Hi there, my name is Rachel and we are doing another corrective exercise video today, this time for kind of the mid-upper back area. So that nagging spot in between the shoulder blades, kind of around the shoulder blade. I get a lot of complaints for this area. I have that issue myself, so I just wanted to show you a few things that I've been doing that has really been helping. Now with any video that I do, I will always mention this, and any video you do, just be careful when you're doing the moves. Don't work to a point of pain. If you feel severe pain or not that normal kind of muscle fatigue pain, just stop, maybe listen to the cues again, try again, but if it's still really bothering you, just wait for the next move. As well, if you have any serious injuries or issues, just check in with your healthcare practitioner. Make sure these are going to be good exercises for you. So I'm going to be going through the moves with you. I will be doing one set. You can, of course, rewind and do another set. I would recommend 2 at least, even up to 3. You can use this as a warm-up before working out. It really targets a lot of the smaller muscles that don't get worked on. So I think that's everything for the intro. Let's get started. I'm going to use a can of tomatoes today because the first move, you really don't need a lot of weight. These muscles are tiny. So, 5-pound dumbbell, probably max, is good enough. And we're going to work on our external rotation of the shoulder. So all day we're here. This is internal rotation. So typing on the keyboard, driving your car, really anything that you're doing in front of the body. So the external rotators get quite weak and they can really help strengthen the shoulder. So keeping your elbow nice and tight to the body. You can kind of make sure you're not sagging here. Keep that nice and strong, which is also going to help with your core. Holding your dumbbell or can of whatever, you're just going to slowly rotate outwards or upwards in this position, like so. Something I should mention is try to start on your non-dominant side. That is likely your weaker side. And work up to 12 to 20 repetitions. We'll do 20 today. I think we're at 8 here. And if you can't reach 20, just match it on your stronger side. So if you can only get to 16, only do 16 on the stronger side. 15. And we'll do 5 more. 18, 19, and 20. Yeah, this is a couple pounds and I'm feeling it. So again, start nice and light. And side 2. This is targeting shoulder stabilizers. So these muscles are working all the time. You need to be strong for things like, carrying things or doing things overhead, depending on what kind of job you have. The stronger they are, the more that they will support your shoulder. Three more. 18, 19, and 20. All right, you can set that weight down. Maybe shake out the shoulders a little bit. Next, we're going to move on to something called floor angels. You've maybe heard of wall angels as well. Floor angels are just a little bit easier. And again, you're going to be getting into a little bit of a stretch for those internal rotators I was talking about. So here, elbows just kind of just below the shoulders, resting on the floor. You're going to let your arms fall back without letting your back arch too much. You want to keep your core nice and tight so that your back is kind of touching the floor, staying neutral. Okay, so here you might find you're kind of here. If that is the case, you can just kind of let your hands, let gravity do the stretch for you until you can get your hands down to the floor. So this might just be a stretch for some of you. If your hands are down to the floor, forearms in contact with the floor, all you're going to do is reach up, keeping your elbows, forearms, hands on the floor, straightening the arms, and then bring the elbows back down. Okay, always keeping in check your core strength, making sure that your low back isn't arching up too much. Just going nice and slow. This is working a muscle called serratus anterior, which again is commonly underactive and just helps with stabilizing the shoulder. And we're going to do 12. I think we'll call this 6. This is 8. It's really good kind of training your shoulder blade to move as well. Sometimes it can get sticky and just not really move properly over the ribs. That's 10. We'll do 2 more here. And last one. All right. Getting up. And just shake it off, roll the shoulders around, which actually reminds me as well, one of the simplest and easiest things that you can do anytime throughout your day to make your shoulders and upper back feel better is shoulder rolls. So it doesn't have to be a lot, maybe 6, 8, 10. Just take some time out. We're going to take some time out right now. And I'm not talking just moving your shoulders up and down. You really want to take the time, go slowly, get the full range. So starting first, we'll go back. So you're opening up your chest. Shoulders are retracting all the way back. Start bringing them up towards your ears, forward, and back down. Okay, so that's 1. We'll do 6 each direction. 2, I'm going to turn sideways, back, up, forward, 3, up, forward, 4, 5. So as you can see as well, I'm not moving my upper body forward and back with the shoulders. I'm just moving the shoulders. So we'll switch directions. We're going to go backwards. So here we're going to kind of round forward, up towards the ears, back and down. Forward, up, back, down. This is a nice, easy move. Take some nice deep breaths. Maybe exhale as you go forward. Inhale, opening up as you draw the shoulders back. All right. And just feel the difference. Okay, so next move, it's kind of like almost like a lat pull down, but you're going to be laying on your stomach. I have a dowel. You absolutely don't need a dowel. You don't need any equipment for this move. So laying on your stomach. Okay, again, core is nice and tight. You can pretty much just guarantee that your core should always be slightly engaged whenever you're doing anything, anything. Lifting a laundry basket, walking upstairs, literally anything. So these I just call like a YW because of the way that your arms are lying. So you're here. You're just going to tuck your chin and slightly lift your upper body. You're going to lift the dowel or just your arms, and then you're going to make a W. You bend your elbows down, dowel comes behind the head, back up and down. This is actually a pretty difficult move, so if you're only getting up to here, that's okay. If you're bending and you're only getting here, that's okay. Go to what is comfortable. We're gonna let's do 12. You might find by the last ones that you're able to get more range. You might find by the second set you're getting more range. So just don't push yourself to the point of pain or injury. It's not worth it. Just ease into it, okay? So here we are, tucking the chin, raising the arms, make that W, and down. Trying to make it a kind of a nice smooth movement. And of course, you don't have to go up quite as high. 4. Even just leaving your head down. Really great strengthening for the upper back. And again, kind of teaching your shoulder blade to move how it should, unsticking it. And you will find that I often lose track of repetitions. It doesn't really matter. It's just a number. But 12 is usually a good number for something like this. All right, you can set down your dowel. I have one more strengthening move for you today. And this move I swear by. I do it almost every day because your upper back here is usually overstretched and a little bit weak, and that's where pain can come from sometimes. And it's very hard to overtrain the upper back. So this is called a face pull. Now I have a band. I would highly recommend getting a band. They're very useful. You can train pretty much any area of your body with a band. I will likely be doing a video about that in the future. So get yourself a band. If you don't currently have a band, just doing it with nothing is fine. So for that, you're just going to come hands to about ear level, and then you're just going to really squeeze the shoulder blades together, or kind of like angle them downwards, if that makes sense. Hold it. If you don't have a band, hold it for 5 seconds and then just go back. And then pretend like you're pulling, fists at about ear level. Kind of pull your elbows back and repeat. So again, we'll do this about 12 times. You do have a band, you will feel that resistance pretty quick. Hold it for maybe 2 seconds. So looping the band around your feet. Play around with the resistance. That's the beauty of bands. It's really easy to make adjustments. And we'll get started. So pulling. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, actually we're going to do 15, 12, 13, 14, 15. A little extra long hold there. Release. Of any tool I ever use for face pulls, the band is always the hardest and most effective. You can use something like a TRX or a cable machine as well. If you have access to that, that's also a great option. But again, bands are best, in my opinion, for that move. So those are all the strength moves I have for you today for your upper back. Keep it moving today. Keep those shoulder rolls going. I'm also going to be posting an active stretch and mobility for the upper back as well, which will pair very nicely with this video. So check that out on my channel. And thank you for choosing movement today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, and have a great day. Thank you.